Okay, doke. Everything should be good. Oopsies. That's not awesome. I'm not dead. Oh, no, I am.
Ruby. There we go.
Hello.
Needs to do his time. He got off light on VOD review.
Whoa! Nice. Should have just told it. I guess I'm supposed to start 360 today. That's sad. Guess I wasn't there. Don't think I needed to. Need to actually check. Make sure things are working. Yep, looks like it. Okay. I need to remember that I'm just gonna press. Very angry player. Hello, Jaboa. That was close enough for that corner to do too. I only press one button to backdash. That's not how this character works. Oh. Mine's better. I can't tell if I messed up. I mean, that wasn't the safe jump setup, but I think I could have safe jumped anyway. I just don't know if I was actually holding back or if I got landed for him. Oops. Oh, that's good. Stay. No. That's not backdash. Oh, goodbye, Parasol. That's interesting. That ping is just the other Twitch announcement. Okay. Nothing important.
Not important.
Not important. I think I know the stream is live. Oh, I don't know what's telling me that, but... Does the teleport have invulnerability? Thank you, Ultra.
Keep drinking at that.
Press.
You just do popular sweet on the incoming.
Overhead again. Totally pretend it was intentional and I didn't one diamond drop there.
Maybe done bikes and go Liza level 3, that'll also kill combos.
I would have missed a lot of the hits of Liza level 3. Parasol leans back for all of her supers, which actually causes Liza level 3 to miss a lot of times.
Hopefully, the majority of the damage of Liza super is actually in the when horizontal and down, and not the up part. You can chase down a little bit if you do the turn immediately.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere.
Alright. Nope. Do true block strings versus me, friend.
One more time.
Armor. I didn't clear any of the projectiles with that. Kind of nice with it. No, I'm bad. I was not supposed to use OTG. That crossed on a level 3 input. I can back to roll. Bonk! Alrighty. Parabella! I wasn't blocking low? Oh, okay. I fought after we catch that. I think it made it. She fell into that? I thought I was high enough to do that. I thought I would dead zone it. Really? Okay. Now I know. GG's. Man, she really does just stick her leg down there. Okay. Lesson learned. Okay. We got this. Let me double. I just realized someone asked cancel, and I think I completely ignored that. Mosamari did. Yeah, okay. Weekly matchups. Versus... Okay, that might let me rearrange everything. Let me check something real quick. Let's just rearrange it like this, and then we can do 5 matches per. Okay. Okay. So. I know Jabro's here already, I don't need to ping you. I know Ray's here. Okay. Why is this so funny to me?
This is bar for bar what happened in the Mixed Masters call like a day ago. We were all chilling, and somehow being into men came up. I said, "Oh, who would ever want to do that?" As a joke, and someone was like, "I like men." I was like, "L." And they left the call. And the rest of us are like, "Wait, did they take it seriously?"
No.
Let me get some games. That's
Okay.
we have to redeem this morning. I gave up too fast on the stupid Eldar team.
I mean,
in my defense, I did in fact immediately like streak a little bit, switching back to brass.
You I think overall won the set score. I think it was 11 or 12 to 10 after you got brass on the team. Yeah.
I fought a Valentine, so I have a little better idea of like playing it when the dark isn't as effective as well. All Mario's fault. My own fault for not wanting to learn another character.
Learning characters, who would do that? Okay, I'll just make it the pinned lobby on
Actually, Ray, the dark side was me picking Brass.
I just suck at dealing with Brass. I'm so bad at Brass. Because like my team's decent at it. Because Copter's a good counter call, but I can never just call Copter when Philly is coming because I could just die outright. So I like versus aggro teams with Brass, I don't understand how to deal with it as much. It's a big 35. That.
Why did she take it for you?
Because I guess it's a added buff for you're too high off though. Sweep hit. Added buff for Parasol being the assist, because it's a massive problem when she's point. When she does L shot, she just sticks her toes out. I got TK something.
I didn't get air button after the airball.
That.
Tried to kill you for that too. I was like, I'm gonna JFK counter it.
You're on that side.
The surprise of both of us.
Oh!
The air. Should've cancelled.
Oh. See? Oh no. Bye. That's not super jump.
I was like, when is Sun's gonna fight back here?
Well, so I was thinking about how during our set I tried to super jump out of the corner every single time, and I was waiting for you to over-index on it so I could just dash under you, and you just stayed grounded.
The opponent is also a moving goalpost.
Yep.
Nope, you better confirm the first time. Why did I just get drilled when I wanted 2 MP call assist?
I'm laughing too hard, I can't combo.
It's like I went from down back to trying to up forward and call assist, and it was just like, It was like a fireball input with no assist call to me.
Yeah, that's right. My brain kind of broke after you low profiled the Because I low-key, I genuinely meant to call Bella in the first place. That was supposed to be an assist call, and I just got a forward button with no assist. Might have pissed off not doing it now.
Did she just whiff after the first hit?
Yep. That's not hype. Oh, that hit.
Just hype.
Hey, oh.
I was gonna first bait.
I up forward.
I don't know what you actually did there.
I just up forwarded. And you caught me at the like 4 frames of
Liza?
Bella. I didn't get 2 light kicks. Help me. Yes, let me get red health back. Let me get red health back. That whiff! How did that whiff? Low-key buff jump to medium punch. Uh-oh.
You're like, I'm getting rid of I was like, I was already, like, I decided up before you even came in. I was like, it's time to just, like, you know, if we just do medium segments and see what happens. Who dies?
That's not bad. Or H-Shot.
Our parasol is, like, too small to hit.
Do it again.
It's really incredible how it, like, comes out behind you. Just enough. I didn't back up before doing the shadow loading set. I should have hit both ways. Reset?
Oh, that was not supposed to be.
All those resources?
That's not a... These dashes. I got us too. I have hard timing, I guess. Jesus Christ. Alright, August is one. Pretty please. She low profiles it!
I get a punish on you for pressing something as well. Thank you. Oh, come on. Oh, you didn't tech!
Apparently
Why have you
not.
not teched sweep like all day?
Well,
I Philia. If I say Philia has issues, I'm crazy. That was throw. That was also throw.
my fingers! Monk. I knew the cut was coming and I think I did every input but DP. Pen me.
If you know the card is coming, you can just up back it, line cancel, and then punch it. You don't have to flick it.
One more once.
I like the silence. Just no. Hit me. Okay.
I did not remember how I started that combo, I guess. I'm trying to double jump on this character. I don't know why.
This game is actually criminal that it lets you pick Philly out the character select and doesn't tell you anything about what you're getting into. don't even know what was going on there.
Why am I pushing so far away? Oh.
I know that it's criminal that assist characters' push boxes are the most important push boxes in the game.
Yeah. I mean, the copter hitting big band that launched my 5 medium punch into your Philly.
Yeah.
Great. Anytime I play Squiggly, fishing for the raw tag hit on the assist, just cuz. Oh, that was late, I guess. No. Oh, you stupid Simpson. Ah. That wasn't a true block string, I guess? I know. Let's go. Oh, I'm playing in Windows, that's why. I understand now.
Why? Why?
Because it's funnier this way.
Maybe Lady of Summer should have a crumple on it. What? Like, what?
Bonk, bonk. I love. I guess I should have kicked jump medium kick. Maybe jump heavy kick. I really don't press jump heavy kick much on this character.
You got it already. I wanted to wake up and grab. Impressed, but I really was just gonna do H drill after the L drill.
What?
Oh, I was waiting here.
Actually,
Wait, what are you doing?
I'll just let chill. I don't know. Ray's being a goober. Last one though.
Everybody mind your marks. Let's rock.
New edge. That was a greater not confirming. He just hit me doing sweep, by the way.
Yeah.
Why did she end up behind me? Don't know why Ray is burst baiting there. That might not have even been on purpose.
You're up. You're in the middle of an Eliza block string and you're up back. Blue stick. cheating.
Hey, that was all punishable without alpha counter.
But then you'd hit him.
Is
with
reading up
5.
again. Hey, I'm ready.
Oh, yeah. No, unfortunately, we must commence. Okay, so speedrun introduction. Welcome to Get Great. We will match you up with someone around your skill level. We are playing 5 flat matches today, not a best of 5, not a best of 3, just 5 total matches. Win, loss, tie somehow. And we'll just try and give you advice pointers on things to improve. So we got Krabadonk and Natty Boy starting us off in our little beginner section. And this Philia is trying to get in. Right now, so in general for Krabadonk, and I know we've talked about this more, yes, we need to be sending the heavy punch and not canceling it too early. Okay, so for the Philia, there were a couple things just off rip. One of them, I'm going to bring this up, it's a bit more of an intermediate topic, but it really does help versus Peacock. If you ever have a situation where you need to ground tech, teching forward is usually the better option because it gets you through whatever wave of zoning is coming. And it just gets you closer to threaten a lot more than Philia can full screen. Once you're mid-screen, the dead zone is a lot easier to kind of navigate as opposed to everything converging on you full screen. So
I missed the first game?
yes.
Oh.
We got zoned and hit by brass a couple of times. The next is, I like a lot of the movement from full screen to mid-screen, and then you're getting a little too impatient mid-screen. So a little bit more dash blocking. You had some really good dash unders on George and the item drop, and then you just need to keep dashing and then dash block into the next thing as opposed to getting hit by it. But we're in. What do we do on hit? Oh, unfortunate drop. Krabadonk, we should not be push blocking that. Okay, yeah. Almost through. I'd be kind of careful using Hairball as your first movement option. Unless you know it's going to get you through the wall. Yep, dash under, dash over. Oh, jump heavy kick there.
Oh, punish that. No.
Unfortunate. Pop, pop. Oh, we got present. Hard to confirm that. Thrown.
How are we throwing after doing a wall bounce?
Woo. Okay. Both of y'all could spend a little bit of time in lab ironing out combos. I know it's not necessarily the most helpful advice. Does need to be said. Both of y'all know how to do that. Just if you got a little bit extra time and you're not sure what to do, boot up training mode for 15 minutes and just get a little bit more muscle memory done. But yeah, learning to deal with Peacock is tough. Don't get it twisted. It is hard. If you want some more visual resources, there are a couple good videos that help you see a bit more of the holes you're actually looking for. But beyond that, eventually it'll kind of just start clicking, playing more and more. And you're seeing some of it. Dashing under these air show Georges is really good. The flying ones. Almost through. But unless it's absolutely necessary to move backwards, we are always trying to move forwards. I'm seeing you up back a lot over a couple things. That's good. That's very good move. Oh, they reversal. Yeah, unfortunately, that's luck whether it'll actually punish or not. Oh no, jump medium punch. Ah, spaghetti.
I want to note that after affiliate 5 HP, you are minus. Anything you do that isn't invincible will probably get beaten by the opponent pressing.
Yep. You are safe on block, however, versus the majority of the cast. It's a weird place to be. Bam boy, there you go.
Pick it up and hold it higher. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Showdown.
Punish. Nice. Okay. The majority of a full combo. Actually, no, that was a full combo. It started with combo.
Well, full combo would be 240 and dizzy. Oh! Look at the armor. Nice.
Alright. How do we stick on the peacock? Punch move. And we're in. Nice. One thing, Matty Boy, I do kind of want to suggest. Oh, that was really good. As a general rule of thumb, I usually try and stay on the ground until I need to jump to avoid a projectile versus peacock. It helps you be a little bit more reactive with a lot of people. That being said, this game has been looking a lot better than the other ones. Oh, you're dash into that. Just keep moving forward on the ground.
Dash block.
Yeah, that was really good. Avoided the bomb. Okay. We have a BNB. It is not quite a full Invisi BNB, but it's a start. Love to see it. Oh, I didn't believe. Finish. Let's go! Okay. Ironed out some of the kinks. God, we saw the full combo 3 or 4 times in a row. And yeah, for Krappa, we should not ever be ending block strings on Stun Heavy Punch. That's just not a banned thing. Unless you're hitting the assist, no. Can try and get cheeky and maybe like E-break after. Usually you're wanting to call your assist to cover that if you've bailed that hard into it.
It all depends on your skill. Action.
I'm not a fan of that round start. I'm sorry, Krappa. I know it's a bit of a call out, but that's just gambling so much. Hair throw, caught you pressing something, Matty. Yeah, what's the movement? Good dash blocks. Good dash blocks. Unfortunate drop. Get caught by a mash. Krappa. Oh! That's a good 2 medium pick. Got caught near minus frames. Sometimes you just have to hold that. Patient approach while landing on him. Move under. If you had pressed jump medium punch, you might have caught them in recovery thing. Nice. Unfortunate drop. Do we know if we can snap for red health? Was that a...
Oh,
I'm so sorry, Natty Boy. That is really unfortunate. I assume that Ringlet Flare was supposed to be a snap. If it wasn't, friendly reminder, as a solo player, snapping restores 2/3 of your red health. That is your comeback mechanic. So you could have snapped the Peacock in and healed. That is 5 games, Krabba. Y'all are good. So that, in my opinion, would be an amazing time to do it. Because you don't, like, spending that meter is not preventing you from killing your opponent any faster, and you desperately needed the life back. You were at threat of getting chipped out, so, like, they didn't even need to get a full clean hit on you. Just random stray hits could have ended the game. So it's like that health matters a ton. It forces them to actually get a couple hits on you. And again, you snapping is going to be a lot better than you greeting and saving that meter for killing them a couple interactions later. Because there are arguments to be made about, like, if I can save this bar, it's worth it for me to greed kill this character and then try and, like, TOD the next character, pretty much. But that is, in general, a really advanced game plan. It is hard to weigh those odds really well. And there's almost always an argument where you can just go, the safe option is to just snap and not risk losing on a single interaction. So that will always be the safe option. Depending on how aggressively you want to play, sometimes you'll want to save. But again, I would recommend snapping more often than not, especially if like half your life bar is red health. That's a really good time just to go, okay, I need all my life back. But yeah, P is hard. You have to make sure your button has enough blocks done to combo into it. Philly is like the rest of the cast where her mediums can combo into snap, right?
Right. Let in.
So yeah, if you can do like medium kick into snap, or if you can combo into 2 HP and then snap, grounded.
Medium snap.
Yeah. So that should universally work. If it's happening consistently, it might be worth going into the lab and just practicing the input once or twice to get a better feel for, okay, I can cancel a lot earlier than I thought I could.
5HK snap works even mid-screen if they're very close to you, but in the corner it's very easy to just 5HK snap.
Yeah. So you've... Heavies will make it really easy to cancel in, but I know Phileas Heavy's going to be a little bit funky. Like, if you get 2 HP air hit, sometimes messy stuff happens. Sweep, you can't combo afterwards, so never try and do sweep into snap, unless... Yeah, just don't. I'm not going to
It's pretty much exclusively just standing heavy kick. But the way standing heavy kick moves her forward during it is what really makes it help a lot.
Yeah. But yeah, beyond that, again, if you want, I can go find some of the video resources that are kind of show you a bit of a demonstration of how to get through the peacock zoning. Beyond that, the dash blocking was really good when you did it. It worked really well. You are starting to see some of the gaps. So like if there's an air show George or an item drop coming with nothing else on the ground, you just dashed under and you started closing a ton of space doing it there. That was really good to see. One thing I would like to see, or one thing that could help a lot more is, I don't know if I ever saw you super jump over air show George. If you were full screen and you super jump, either neutral jump or forward jump, it depends on the spacing, that can help you clear it, and then you can air dash over the air show, which would also avoid an item drop if they time it poorly, and then that lets you do airball if you really need to afterwards to close even more space to get right on top of them. Because if you've done all of that and they whiff their item drop, there's not much they can do besides try and anti-air you, which is its own can of worms, but I'm not going to go all the way down that rabbit hole right now. So there was a lot of good things, and you just needed to put the pieces together consistently. It's hard. It is annoying. And if you have any like specific questions about Peacock, please, or just in general about the set, please ask. If there's anything we're not addressing that you want known, or if you have questions about something I've said that just didn't make sense, just ask for clarification. I will not be offended. Not at all. I'm here to help you learn, so if something I'm saying is not making sense, just ask. For Krabadunk, over reliance on punch move on Mbang, I should say. It worked because they were just really trying to hit you, but it's a gamble every time. It's a gamble every single time. You're zoning, you're canceling your heavy punch a little too early. Started getting better throughout the rest of the set, but still could work on getting that a bit more consistent. There was one situation at least where you did H-bang and you probably should have just straight up died.
I mean,
Sorry, I got distracted
you
with
raise your
something
bands.
else. And then... I feel like that was most of it for the Peacock outside of... I know it's not as fun, but you should stop teleporting in. If the Peacock's...
Nope.
Yeah, if the Peacock zoning is working, why stop what's working? If it ain't broke, don't fix it, sort of deal. And then for the band, combo consistency, keeping your block string safe, using your assist to keep your block string safe. I didn't see much usage of El George. And then just in general, I feel like I don't see much of the really common band buttons like band jump light kick or... Yeah. Hitting stuff in lab and then getting into game and being antsy about things, 100%. I do the exact same thing. I mean, you can just watch the sets I played with Taterade where I just started canceling everything early when scrambles started going. I'm gonna 2 medium punch L shot, detonate that tier, and then they're gonna have to block this, and then oh, my 2 medium punch didn't come out and my shot didn't explode, and then they avoided my L shot because they were in block stun, and then I just died. Well, that's how I lost that game. Cool. Being too fast is very much a problem in this game. I do it all the time. If you ever see me just straight up do Bella tumble run into nothing mid combo, I was too fast on my run stop. Straight up. It's pain, Pekko. But yeah, I think those are the biggest things for the lot of y'all, so I'm probably gonna end on that note. Unless y'all have any other questions. Yeah, it's mental or comfort, however you want to think about it, but just being able to properly apply what you practiced in a much more stressful situation. And that's where just playing more helps. Playing versus bots can be a nice middle ground to get you a bit more comfy. And then, obviously, highest stress situation, go play in a bracket. If you can do that with bracket on the line, you can probably do it in casuals more often than not. And you can definitely do it in lab. That's why the recommended go into training mode and hit your combo 5 times in a row. That's why that's the recommended thing, because if you get it down that consistently, you're not even really thinking about it much when you're in bracket. Because you need to be thinking about so much in bracket as well as just keeping yourself in check. But yeah, so let's get... It's raid versus open lobby, right? Yeah. Alright, Ray, who you gaming against? Tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
Game against myself. Komodo!
Komodo. 20 times in a row and can never do it in games. So, if that's the case, it might be worth playing versus bots to try and find a little middle ground and use that as a focus to transition not being in the stress of an actual match, but you're not just knowing immediately you're going to hit the whoever you're trying to fight. You can also try and set the bot to randomly block and see if you can open them up and do a combo after that as a first step. But finding some sort of middle ground to transition your comfort in lab to practical, real gameplay. Because it's hard. It is significantly easier to hit a training dummy than it is to actually smack someone in real life.
That's why we train with wrenches.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Ray didn't actually pick anyone.
Yeah. Alright. Do I feel like... is it time to deal with brass? Do I have the...
No. Now that you said that, just don't ready up.
Alright. What is Ray? Ray is going to up forward at me, call brass, jump light kick. How do I deal with this? I can up forward air throw. Yeah, I should just play the comfort. I need to not learn a character while dealing with brass. Alright, I should not do caught plus assist, because up forward can just smoke it. Good block. I didn't delay it. Be very careful about your over-reliance on brass for offense. I think we've talked about this before, but... Yeah, you're mashing. Okay, I got greedy. Granted, this should have been a dead band in the first place, but I'm spaghetti monster. Okay. Corner carry? Love to see it. No. That didn't
Impressive that Annie did not get hit by balls again, but... Patient fan. Not patient enough. Was kind of hit.
I didn't get my level 3. Your band was dead there. You should not have called that like that. Good mix. Call band.
No conversion.
Call band. Call band. Don't push block that. That's a lane cancel. I didn't bikes that. Ah! You should have died. Alright, kill me.
Repeat.
You got a CSF there.
Hey, you have to input super.
Yeah. I wonder if I did 360 if it would have reached at that range. It probably would have.
Probably, but I'm pretty sure that that just lost to Fortune right back point.
Yeah, okay.
Elvis, Horace, I should.
Yes, boy. Ladies and gentlemen, showtime.
Yeah, you run a DP assist, right? I forgot.
Here.
Just jumping at me. And a set play. I really thought I'd get over. Kill them both! What? Don't snap. They're both dead.
That was definitely just two strings to kill the one character.
I didn't get my super. That might even avoid the super anyway. That was not copter.
Copter input.
This is worth it. Whatever.
Yeah, Ray, you're not respecting the opponent at all.
That
Okay, why did Ben not get hit?
yeah.
Okay, well this is a annoying matchup now.
Oh my god, I've been blocked on forever.
Yeah. Stars.
Yeah, just kidding. Pop, pop. Nice. Okay. But yeah, you were asking for me to just mash and get happy birthdays with how you're pressuring behind bend. Be very, very careful playing that aggressively. It's danger. It's very big danger.
Especially when you're already up a character. Like, you don't have to risk it all.
Yep.
What you can do to make it more of an issue is you already have a character lead. You can call brass and then just head roll and then play headless into them. That will just, you know, pretty much eat almost every mash attempt in the game.
Okay, I should have smashed. I'm not dead just yet.
Pushing the issue again. As soon as we call assist.
Tell me, please. Ah, really? Okay. Please kill me. That's what I would say.
This is the kill. Where's the kill, gamer? Advance. Where are your BMBs? Why are you doing mix and no confirm?
Oh my god. I should have died for that. No. That's supposed to be me. I messed up. What? That sucks. I'm gonna blame this being in windowed. I can press on the way down, I forgot. Okay, you got me lacking. Kill her? Yep. Nice. You gotta drain on Dizzy somehow though. Otherwise this gets really awkward. You gotta push block me there. No jab? Oh, this is awkward. Am I crazy?
It is a medium punish, so.
We are up backing. Good throw.
It just got hit, so you can't confirm.
What? Okay, footsies. Alright, kill me. My level 3! Okay. Get me out of window. But yeah, part of that, you were just not baiting reversals in the slightest.
We're just forcing the issue all the time.
That's like, that game, I genuinely threw like 4 different times that should have been over. You were just not respecting reversals, period. Nope. You are not respecting reversals at all. Excuse me?
Again?
Spaghetti, spaghetti, spaghetti. Oh.
Oh, footsies.
I'm not getting my button dashes. Good throw. Okay. You kill her?
Mr. Bull, and you die.
I...
Oh, level 1. As it wins.
But if you can see, part of the way I'm playing Bella is genuinely just sitting there with armor, knowing you're gonna press something, and reacting the second you do. And it's eating you alive. You're just trying to do so much, and Brass is covering it sometimes, but then you continue to do it after Brass has done its job, and you overextend with both of them available. Same thing, so it's like with the, Annie, when you were just over my head, I did armor, watched you do air dash backwards jump heavy punch, and I just killed you for it. Alright, we're gonna do the same incoming again? No. Good DP call. Overextended. Talking about not respecting. Good delayed overhead. Okay. Stop play.
Again.
That's supposed to be a burst bait. I was so right. Ah!
You're gonna die to Chip here, because her head is taking damage.
Yep. Protect the head. That's where Brass is really useful. That's not pummel. Really?
I think Throws need more recovery.
I don't think that alpha counter ever works for you. I assume you were waiting for the burst to hit before you did that alpha counter. That's just unfortunate. And you were right, that burst would have hit. I was too close for that burst bait. But beyond that, I don't think there's many buttons I'll be pressing there where any 2LP catches me. 2 HP might actually smoke me there, I'm not going to hold you. But 2LP should not really be in your wheelhouse versus Parasol. It's very rare that yields something. Loki just having fun. Yeah, it happens. But so...
Really just getting exploited for overextending an offense when the assists are out.
Yeah, it's... The more I mash on you, especially like after you've called brass, the more success I find. And... What was the other one? The other big thing was just like... Head has a massive cooldown, and so, and I know you were kind of just messing around the last game, but committing to Zoom plus special, so Zoom plus Nom, puts it on a ton of cooldown, and that lets me like smack it. And you being able to jump cancel assist or on the head is a really strong like offensive defensive tool where I can put a massive hitbox out and jump cancel it and be safe because pre-block in this game. So it's like, I've got tools like that. So it's... If you are playing headless to play neutral, there is a thought process that can get put into trying to not do both unless you are doing zoom into sneeze, and the sneeze sends it back through them towards you so you can reset it. Because if you're just leaving your head at their feet for like 1.5 seconds, or whatever the cooldown is, I think, after the nerfs, like it's hard for you to stop people from hitting it. Granted, again, brass is a big no-no button. But like you saw at least once, I think I did 2 HP, hit brass, hit the head, jump canceled, kept myself safe. You could pressure after it, by all means, and you did. So it's like, it still gives you that opportunity. It's the stop button. But we didn't see that a ton, and I was kind of just able to bully the head to the point where you just had to bail and do laser super, which I should have killed you for, and I messed up. So it's just kind of like... You consistently put the head in a bad spot, which inevitably forced you to make a bad choice to save the fortune. So it's kind of just overall... You try and bully through your opponent, which your team is good at doing, but you don't have an alternate game plan for when it fails, and you just try it again, and again, and again.
But also, a bunch of times you had the touch, and you got your mix-up, and the mix-up hit, and then you didn't confirm the mix-up. You go back and look at it, you did it like 4 different times at least. Which you can't be letting people get away, especially when you're playing Fortune in a damage engine. We know you have your 2 touches, so you need to hit them. Wait, buddy.
Okay. Is your boa here? I'm not gonna lie, I need food. So I do not remember the caves that well. I've kind of blacked out. So I cannot comment on that. Okay.
But it was like Ray getting mix-ups with Fortune and Annie, and then not getting the confirm after.
Yes, it is time, Mother Skull, please. Beyond that, like, I do like a lot of the choices you... I'm a big fan of how often you mix up certain things. So, like, the amount of times you represent cross-up IAD jump light punch, I think, is really good. Especially versus Eliza. I think you can ground throw me a little bit more, especially with how much I was, like, just fishing for mashes. Same thing with Bella, because I wasn't outright mashing with Bella more often than not. I was doing armor into mash. And I know Fortune Throw is not the greatest. It's... yeah. But it's another option to represent. It's just an addition to the mental stack. Especially if you throw right before brass hits. What am I gonna do? Like...
Play throw tech and then frame perfect DP.
Okay,
Right?
and then... Yeah.
And then, wait, the opponent was blocking after they teched. No!
Oh, I'm not wounded. Sorry. Okay.
All they missed was L hairball into beat it. It's 2.
That... Oh, that did come.
Ah,
Weird.
I'm pretty sure that didn't combo.
Oh, yeah, it didn't, because it was the...
This
The
is
combo
got
kept
hit,
going
so
to the assist. So, one thing... That is why I personally, good match, really hate using jump heavy kick. I find stuff like that dropping all the time.
we're trying to do the side swap, but we didn't hit it.
Unfortunate. It happens. It just keeps zoning. And okay, so Skull, when you do those tosses there, think about it this way. The Philly is going to be running at you. There's no reason to do the H toss unless you have something locking them down where you know the H toss is going to be on top of them. Put an L toss at your feet.
So why are we calling bomber and then dashing forward with his lead?
Yeah, it's a little sketchy.
There's no reason for you to approach Philia there, especially as Percival and one of her winningest matchups. All players.
Top on Ted.
Don't start heavy button is interesting.
I don't necessarily recommend that versus Philia, I'm not gonna lie. If they just do up back, you're getting smoked by pretty much everything else they can do.
Also get smoked by brass or beat extend call.
Yep.
Excuse me.
So, Jerboa, you can use 2 OP is hard to low profile shots, 2 medium kick tends to be a bit easier. Ringlet also works. You do not want to be blocking these shots. That is kind of the mini game until you approach her sword rails. But like full screen, that is the one thing you need to be just almost entirely focused on. Is just how do I get these tiers off of me? Or more accurately, how do I prevent them from being on me in the first place? Moving over them or pressing buttons to low profile them is really good. Sweep also.
Hit for not blocking. Was a good throw attempt, but they timed it perfectly with the
First. Okay.
beat.
Oh my god.
Magnet hand of the gods.
What? I played this character and I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, this is Jerboa into one of Philia's harder matchups. Just with the not quite true zoners and giving Philia the hardest time.
Because they actually have, like, really annoying movement and disjoints. Because, like, every one of them has either a good anti-air, everyone but Parasol, or you have sword normals.
Yeah.
It's like, even Valentine has 2 medium punch, which doesn't work if a Valentine ever knows enough to press it.
Fine cancel.
Good.
And that was same side. For sure.
Don't know.
Bars.
Doesn't quite kill. We've got ratio.
Probably killed if we routed differently and then made sure we did Fenrir into...
Yeah,
Visual. Jab. The jab was
a
late.
little too late.
Not safe.
Yeah.
So when you only have 1 bar. So you do that and it's like, I'm just gonna block and then get a counter hit.
We are
Set up, the
back
Clyde
in.
was not real.
Every one of these Clydes has just caught us. Yeah, we are just
We are,
back in.
yeah.
And one thing I will say, like, this isn't a general rule of thumb, but like being grounded versus double isn't the worst thing in the world. Obviously assists change things, but like if you get tagged by a Luger on the ground, you're fine. If you're forcing yourself to be in the air the entire time, Luger almost becomes a full combo even on trade, like just guaranteed because of how Luger works. Same thing with Parasol. Like, it's gonna sound really weird, but staying on the ground can beat the Parasol over-indexing and a lot of other things. Because you can low profile pretty much everything besides 2 medium punch. And the second they start going for 2 medium punch too much, that's when you can air dash over. Good combo. You only have medium kick as your grounded button, burst bait, fair enough. You don't have OTG. Only light kick. That's like a 1-frame link in the corner. I would almost never try and go for that. It's stupid.
And hands. Julius.
We gotta delay that a little bit.
Punishable. I like that. With your launcher, honestly.
That's a
Nice.
good press. Check them for that. Oh
And
my
hands.
lord. And Jerboa, when you see them like really aggressively air-to-airing you like that, one thing Band has really good buttons for, just press jump light kick on your way up. If you see them not doing anything, you can react and cancel with Timpani, or not Timpani, symbols. But like jump light kick is just so active and will stuff a ton. Even like Parasol trying to be aggressive into you. We're
I know you're trying to learn it, but the resend mix-up only works if you actually get the burst bait. Otherwise, you just give up a lot of space and an advantage.
like that, yes, jump light kick while rising. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This won't kill, what's the mix?
Well, it will kill.
Oh my god, okay, never mind. I forgot how much the understrings do. I'm a liar. Right, and does he drain?
Because he has cheater A-Train on the ender. It's like...
Yeah. Good parry. I was about to say, one thing you can really do, Spaced Embrace is phenomenal versus this character. Especially if they're actively trying to zone you. You can't get super predictable with it, but it is a really strong tool. Like that, yes. Yes, 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 yes. A little too aggressive afterwards, but... Did the patient calm down? Wait a second. Nice.
Right here. I want to see some L-brasses. Make them respect your space.
Yeah. Elbrass, Embrass. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. You can't punish that. Good bait on the PBGC.
Go into super.
Pop, 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 pop. Nice.
Yes.
I know it didn't result in anything, but that was really good big band neutral Jerboa. Like, genuinely. Didn't get the reward at the end because they got the call right on the mash, but loved a lot of what I was saying. In terms of Skull, it's... Like, double band is weird. And I don't know how to... How do I... It's hard to give you advice because everything you can do technically has counterplay because Band has tools for everything. It just depends on how hard he wants to actually call you out for it. Yeah, it's hard to describe. But yeah. So yeah, just keep zoning. They're not getting through it. I know I suggested this earlier, but the second they start getting through your zoning pattern, instead of trying to like make the guess of whether you need to do a lower shot or a H shot or M shot, just put a tear toss at your feet. It is so annoying for Philia to deal with that. Like kick. Did we have an assist? No, we didn't.
Maybe. throw, let them go. If you want to kill them, you let them go.
Yep, just jail them in the corner. Do your best JP cosplay. Hit 2 HP, do Luger, do assist. Yep, just be patient.
The kill combo if we're nice with it.
Oh!
See, I want to see a snap here because
Yep.
we can't kill without overspending, and neither.
That's... I assume that was
Or
supposed
you
to be
just
level
give
3.
up your Bella for us. Hit on the 360 input.
I can respect it. I can see the vision. Personally, other had been showing you they've been respecting a lot of the unsafe options a ton, so in retrospect, it's not something you probably should be going for. They've been really respectful in scrambles and disadvantage. So there, I'm honestly probably trying to throw them, personally. That's just kind of like my lens, how I view the game. But I can understand reversaling there. Some people will press. Yeah, you goofed your dang 360. That being said, be careful doing that, because the band did have enough to just level 3, and no matter which super you choose, level 3 just wins and gets you a combo on reaction to the alpha counter. Unless I'm crazy. But I'm pretty sure that's the case. But yeah,
I mean, I think we went over like a lot of it during the games from the low side.
Yeah, so brief recap for Philia. You really need to work on not blocking the zoning tiers. And sometimes they're just on you, sometimes the parasol has a really good timing, has a really good read. But like if it's just flat neutral, y'all are both standing at each other full screen and the parasol does a shot, you should be avoiding those tiers. Low profile it, so again, 2 LP, kind of hard, 2 medium kick, sweep also kind of hard. I think Philia can 2 medium punch under it, that also is kind of hard. 2 medium kick is probably the easiest option. Ringlet can also work, but it has a lot of recovery, so you don't actually get too much out of it. The easiest option is just to react to a shot and go over. You don't even need to necessarily know whether it's M, H, or L shot. You can just sit in the dead zone, wait for it to fly by, and then push forward. We cannot be blocking these tiers full screen. It's kind of just the short of it. And then... honestly, you'd get through to mid-screen and then just be afraid of the sword normals or the anti-airs and run yourself back full screen. And I know approaching Parasol sucks. I know approaching a double sucks. The problem is you have to go through it. If you're too afraid to ever send it, then you're just stuck dealing with the zoning and you never even give yourself a chance to get the hit. But yeah, I think that's the biggest things. Again, the band, when you chose to play really patient, play that spaced Embrace game, that was really good band gameplay. You box them into a corner because they were giving you that respect. They weren't risking. Again, they're playing very patient, so they weren't risking taking any straight hits, but that lets you slowly corral them to the corner. You chose offense, they mashed, it happens. But like all the neutral leading up to that was chef's kiss. That was really good. So keep playing band like that, and you will start taking hits. That was solid. Very, very solid. And then one final thing. Band has a lot of really good answers to people doing alpha counter. So like again, in that situation where Skull just did alpha counter Bella in your face, I'm 95% sure if you just send level 3, there's nothing the Bella can do, and you just get a free hit for it. Well, not free, 3 bar, but you catch my drift. So just kind of stuff like that, and getting a little bit more comfy with those sorts of interactions. For Skull, the parasol zoning was good, especially because like you noticed they were blocking, so you just kept doing it. But again, once they finally broke through, you committed to it for a little bit too long, in my opinion, which let the Philia really get into the danger zone, and then all of a sudden it's a bit more panic, because you're not set up, you're not properly spaced. The Philia is able to threaten you. I think heavy lock and load has 2 hits of armor, so level 3 should shred it pretty quickly. I mean, that was the last game I can actually go into replay takeover and check. Because if I'm a liar, I would love to know that I'm a liar so I don't give people bad advice. I can't speedrun through this too much. I might just eat everything until Parison's off screen. Yeah, I broke. What was it? Yeah, okay, here. Took control of the wrong one. Took control of the wrong one. Yeah. Yeah. And like it's not as easy to react to as like an outright super flash, but it still does flash the screen and freeze the game for like just a split second. And if you can get used to reacting to this and knowing like you've got them in checkmate, it's very, very strong to get used to this. So it's like, personally for me, Parasol, Pillar actually ends up beating a lot of alpha counter options. So just keep that in mind. You can react to this and kill them for it. But yeah, to continue for Skull. So it's like once they get through the zoning, full screen, it becomes really dangerous to commit to more shots because that's where all of a sudden they're in threat range. It's like if you whiff a shot and they're air dashing at you, jump medium punch, jump heavy punch, smoke you. If they land and you do a shot and they do ringlet spike and you're at the bad positioning, especially because when you take the shot, you take a really wide stance, so it's actually really easy for ringlet spike to snipe some of your legs. That's another way for you to just die. It's better to take a second, reposition, aka usually that just means dash back, and then either commit to calling your assist and continue zoning, or again, a thing I really like to do versus especially Philia and Fortune, but this can just be good versus anyone who has to approach you. Just set an L-toss at your feet. If you really want to be sweaty, you can hold it slightly and just release it so it's at her waist to knees and at that height, because all of a sudden you now have something you can just press medium punch into. It doesn't even need to be 2 medium punch. You can press 5 medium punch and it just detonates and makes a wall. It is so hard for anyone to do anything about that. And it gives you a ton of time to hit confirm. You don't need to press anything afterwards. If they block it, you're insanely plus. So it's like, it is annoying to deal with. And then it also doubles as a wall to like help you zone, because you've got a tier in front of you. I can do M shot plus assist. The M shot detonates the tier at my feet, so they can't hit me for shooting the tier. They block the M shot, they block the assist, and it's my turn because I'm Paris. And my zoning is stupid. So it's like, I really like that option into people who have to approach you. But beyond that, I, like Taterade was saying, you might be pushing the aggression a little bit too much, especially when you're in the life lead. And I know that can just be personal taste, but you are putting your life lead at risk in a situation where the risk reward doesn't necessarily merit that. Aggressively air-to-airing is good, do not get me wrong. Consistently doing it every single time. So like I was telling Jerboa, if they catch on to that and start just doing jump light kick and just having that active hitbox out there, you're running into a button and dying. Or if they have an assist to cover it, like that's obviously the other side to it. Again, for the double, it's I don't play either of these characters, so it's like weird to really go into it because a lot of it's more theory crafting than. But if you see if you see the band fishing for parries, fishing for spaced brasses, like that sort of stuff, and they're slowly walking at you, you can try and just gut check them. Double is a really good at change of pace characters, similar to Parasol, where it's like, okay, we're playing a calm, cool, collected, neutral game, and then I just do dash forward to K and catch you lacking. Or dash forward throw. It's like you play these really annoying spacing games. You can just call L shot and up forward at them, and you land cancel actually punish the spaced brasses, because land canceling changes all the frame data. That's an option. And then if they're too afraid to contest it with an assist behind it, that's where you press jump heavy punch, and then you get to play the fast fall games with jump heavy punch. So it's like you were giving them a little bit too much space, a little bit too much respect for them playing very, very reactive neutral. Because reactive neutral is good if you keep picking the slow reactable options, but if you just preemptively go, oh, what if I'm here now? What if I'm aggressive? What if I just flick the switch and change the pace of the game entirely? That is a good way to really catch those bands off guard. There's risk associated with it, don't get me wrong. But if you notice yourself consistently getting backed into the corner, like the one game where Jerboa really did play good, solid neutral, it might be worth just going, all right, I have to force an interaction at some point. Let me try and force it on my terms. And where you choose to do that is really important, because you can't always do it the second you go, oh, the screen's not moving anymore, I'm in the corner, because then it gets predictable and they can check you for it. But that's like getting really into the weeds of advanced gameplay. But I think those are the biggest things for a lot of y'all. And I know you asked about like being a little bit hard on yourself. Skull, it happens. For what it's worth, I think, from my perspective, I've noticed improvement. And also when it comes to learning a new character, it's a struggle. I think you can go back to like 2021 when I went from like the first time I moved off, well, not moved off of Parasol, but started playing Fortune Parrot Duo, and I like had to learn how Fortune worked. Oh my god, I lost my mind. I genuinely am kind of surprised I stuck with this game. Like, it wasn't pretty. I crashed out routinely playing this game. There are chat logs, I'm pretty sure, and looking for games of that time. Like, it's not good. But trying to learn how to be, like, focus on the smaller victories and not looking at the results or the, like, man, I know how to deal with this on other characters. That's the biggest thought that goes through my head, where it's like, bro, I'm getting so mad losing to stuff I know how to deal with on another character, and it's just not clicking with this one. That's where I kind of lose it. But just stuff like that, and trying to focus a little bit more on, oh hey, I hit that jump medium punch restand, like, I usually mess this up. Or, you know what? My zoning was a bit more effective this game. And this is also where VOD review can help, because VOD review helps you notice the smaller things, and then set the goals to fix them. And so that's another upside to VOD review, where it's just kind of like, you get a better idea of what your problems are, and you get a better idea of when you're addressing those problems. So it's not the just, oh, I'm throwing myself at games and they all feel like crap, until eventually everything clicks like really well, and it's like, oh, I increased my plateau. It helps dissuade that notion. But learning a new character is always going to be hard. It is a really rewarding experience, not only just like having another character to play, but thinking about the game in a different way, understanding how other characters, so it's like you learning Val helps you fully understand how someone else playing Val is going to perceive the game, what they struggle to deal with, and how to play against them better as well. That's one of, like, I bet Taterade lose his mind, because it's like, my Bella is whatever, but I understand how Eliza works enough to go, I can just lock and load here and checkmate you. Like, there's nothing you can do about it.
What if Air Super was good? Like, I could react in turn and punish people for just doing armor all the time.
So it's... No, that sort of stuff helps. And so it's just like, stick with it. if you're thoroughly not enjoying it, 100% take a break. Honestly, at that point, maybe just take a break from SG, because some days you gotta embrace the Final Fantasy elephant. Just go to sleep. Today is not today. Deal with it tomorrow. But yeah, I think that's most of what we got for that. If any of y'all have any questions, speak now or forever hold your peace. We actually got through all those games pretty quick for 5-game sets, so I need to eat. That's where I'm at. What have I had to eat today? I've had a banana, some pita bread and hummus. It really just has been a girl failure Saturday. That's amazing. Banana. And it's getting hot and I hate it. Oh my god, we are in March. March just started and I'm sweating in my room with my fan on. I'm going to lose it. It is hitting 80 degrees next week. Oh,
it's not been 80 degrees all week for you?
It was high 70s, so not quite there, but high 70s and humid, and I'm... Help. It's too early.
Yeah.
It's too early.
I'll take my 90 and 100 no humidity over your high 80s humidity.
Yeah.
I actually can't breathe when it's that humid and hot.
It's gross. It's...
Like, why did anyone settle here? What is the point? For what purpose?
Disgusting. Okay.
Disgusting.
Okay, actually. So there is one big announcement. So for tomorrow, Hunter's Hustle is... Where's my display capture? Okay. Hunter's Hustle. Tomorrow is not an open bracket. It is the invite back for people who all graduated, for people who have all previously won this beginner bracket. Go show them some love. There is a Matcherino. Please claim some codes. I'm pretty sure there's still some left. If you have the kindness in your heart, throw a little bit of money in there. Just go show them some love. Hunter does a ton for the community in terms of helping run events, but especially this event, getting people into the community. A beginner bracket is really important as like a first step to just introduce people to competing a little bit more. And obviously this server is big into teaching. A ton of beginners there. They will gladly answer questions. So again, this is not an open bracket. They're finishing up their season. So they're inviting everyone back. Please go show some love. 8 p.m. EST tomorrow. We love Hunter in this house. So that is the only event remaining for this weekend. Beyond that, it'll just be a lot of the usual. So nothing Monday. Danison hosted Tuesday through Mixmasters by Tarask. Next Wednesday will be Gr8. We host an open bracket, 8 p.m. EST. Next Thursday we'll host a VOD review. And Mixmasters hosts Mixmasters. So 8 p.m. EST, signups cut off around 7:30, so you cannot sign up as late as possible. It's a really good bracket. Go show up, fight some killers, get some good games to VOD review. And then next Saturday, you've got 1 p.m. EST, Raw Tag Rumble. And we'll be back here again with another Get Gr8 to help you learn a little bit more. 7 p.m. EST next Saturday. And I think that wraps up pretty much everything. Big thank you, Taterade, for helping. And, what do you think the purpose was? We'll get the video going and catch y'all Wednesday. Have a good one, everybody.
And my spectator.
That's okay.
Oh, nice. Ooh.
Oh, we avoided
Let's go.
it? Nice.
Oh, let me see it.
Hey,
the combo?
you finished this, they
Like,
died.
it's somewhat of a combo,
Nice.
yeah.
Hey, they're dead.
We're missing a few more parts to it, but
Yeah.
We got Abomination.
It's like we have some bombas, but like our knowledge of the mechanics of the game are not exactly there just yet.